Hi everybody, Crafty Sky Lady, Marine Sky coming at you. Thank you all to my new subscribers. That's exciting. Like I said, I was doing a little look-see into the whole promotional process of you. It's all new to me, even though I've been doing some of this for a while. I really didn't have many subscribers. And to a lot of people, I probably still don't, but I'll take the number I've got, and it grew quite significantly with that one little promotion that I paid for. So I'll keep that going every now and then. So again, thank you all for joining me, and I hope I can, give you some good content. That's my plan. So anyway, here we are. I'm doing really good with my knee. It wants to, what I call, kind of lock up on me, freeze up a little, stiffen up, I guess is the word. Going to PT twice a week, keeping that all going. So that's the plan. And they say I'm on point and I'm doing good. Everybody's different anyway. If we back up to, it's my right knee, and I have a history of a little more weakness or gentleness going on that side of my body, because back in the early 80s, I had a very large tumor in my right femur that was a 2-part process, long ordeal. And thank the good Lord that was not cancerous or anything. I'm fine. But what happened with all that, it left me with a big scar, obviously. No biggie that way. But it was a 2-part process where they had to go into my hip and take bone and put it back into where the tumor was taken out, kind of pack it back in for regrowth. And so with all of that, it's left me, I have arthritis there, and I can tell when the weather changes, and it's just a weaker point of my body. So I question if maybe some of that is some of the reasons why I'm still kind of waddling a little bit when I walk, but that'll get better as I strengthen the knee and that leg. And so I'm doing my exercises, and yes, they hurt, but I'm doing them. I'm trying to do them faithfully, and tomorrow I go back to PT, so doing good with that. And thank you all for your concerns. That's very heartwarming. And I'm here tonight. I'm in my dining room. I love this room, but it does need some repair that I've talked about over there. And then there's a big hole in the ceiling in that room, all because of water damage. 2 different reasons, 2 different sources. But that was the roof last summer, and that one was plumbing issues last winter. So I have my nephew coming from New Hampshire, probably in later July, and he's gonna target and then paint, and we're gonna paint that room a different color. I'm thinking gray. Right now it's a bright pumpkin color, and we've lived with that for a good, 10, 11 years now. It's pretty, but I think it's time to change it up. And I'm going to have them break the bed down in there. That's going to be my eBay room for putting up movable shelving on wheels and units where I can put bins and have my eBay stuff there. So anyway, well, I'm here. I don't have it's later. It's always late when I do these, because that's kind of my only quiet time for me kind of thing. But anyway, I have a few little eBay items in front of me that I picked up that I can kind of show you, and we can talk a little bit about. Now I have 2 of these. Look at these cute little things. And they're beautiful. This one's called Silver Scout ornament. And this one is called Black Knight. And they've got I like the little metal medallion, whatever, that on top. Isn't that cool? It's on both of them. I'd never seen these before, but they're collectible, and they're from, let's see, yeah, sure, circa 1997, I believe it says, and it's something, sure, just because I want to tell you, I've got them all written down. You probably know it more than I do. Bedford collection edition, and so anyway, I got these, and I call it a junk pile because it literally is pretty much thrown into this big thing under. It's outdoors. It's at the flower vendor in Northfield, and it's on the corner. What is that? 63, 63, and 5 and 10, 5, 10, 63. But anyway, it's a flower vendor, sells a lot of beautiful flowers and vegetables, but they also have a little side gig of antique things. And they used to have a shop in Greenfield too. So anyway, they sell all this stuff that they just throw in there from their shops. And I'm trying to get rid of this stuff, I guess. But anyway, so you can make a pile of stuff for $5 to $7 and come home with a whole bunch of good stuff. Now, granted, it's out in the elements and it's under a little roofy thing, but it's still all open. So all the dirt and dust and bugs get on everything. And so you got to look at your stuff. And then if you think you got something good, bring it home, give it a good bath. And you're kind of running by the seat of your pants as to whether stuff is good or not. But I lucked out with these because these are quite nice. And I can put these on. And like I said, I probably paid $1 a piece. I'm not kidding you. And I can get about $22 for the pair, which I think is pretty darn good. So I'll have these on eBay any day now for any of those collectors out there. And then I picked up this. This was very dirty. It says Delphi Silver. That must be, it's a picture of a lure, right? But so pretty, well made, no flea bites, chips, dings, or cracks. And on the bottom, it says M-O-S-S-E, Moss Pottery. M-H, it's got some numbers, E-P. And when I looked at this pottery up, this is good pottery. I can get another $20-something or more for this cup, mug, or whatever you want to call it. So again, in the pile for $1. Now, I've been thrifting. I've been all over the different thrift stores. I'm talking softly because my husband's upstairs sleeping and I don't want to wake him. I got some good buys. I went to the store that I like in Deerfield, Massachusetts. Love that little store. It's small, but they have good stuff, clothing and knickknacks. And I picked up 4 Ralph Lauren luncheon plates in the cocktail dress motif design. Black and white floral. Beautiful. 3 of them are perfect, no problems. 1 plate has a slight very hardly noticeable little flea bite. So I noted that in my description. I have them on eBay as we speak. I spent $7 for those 4 plates, and I put them on for $119 because that's what I can ask for those. Yep. And they will sell. They will sell. I know they will. I'll let you know. It's a pretty little dish. England. Oh, I was going to get a cup of iced tea. Okay. And so again, I've been thrifting like crazy here at Turner's Falls, Greenfield, South Deerfield, the junk pile. I've been picking up stuff, and I need to stop for a while. I've got plenty. I've got clothing to list. I've been working all day writing up the listings for clothing. Now these I got a while ago. These are men's ties. And men's ties can bring you a little bit of money if you want to fuss with them. They're kind of can be a pain. I've and I find I even had to do a little repair on a couple, but I didn't mind. But these have been sitting, and I've got to move them. Now this is Emoda, Italy, and this is your standard V time. This is. I try to pick them up 100% silk, hand sewn, made in USA. But the fabric probably, or the brand, was in Italy. But this is a nice tie, so again, I have to look back as to what I can get for it. But I can get this one, I believe, more than $10, and I only pay. I try to get them when they're on sale for 99 cents. Most of them. I won't pay a lot for a tie. No. And I try to look them over and get, this one is 346 Brooks Brothers Pure Silk. Yeah, and this is made in USA, woven in Italy. Nice polka dot. And I believe this tie too, I can get more than $10. And again, I didn't pay much for these because, like I said, I won't. So I'm getting these ties ready to go on. Now here is, I believe, really vintage Wembley, and another person I follow, Pish Posh, Shannon, and she is very knowledgeable, and she'll tell you bolos. Be on the lookout for some different brands of men's ties, and Wembley is one of them. And that's what this is, Wembley. We men, or we melon, we melon, well, Wembley. Huh. But just, and yeah, the end of this tie is so worn. That's how old it is. So I'll just tuck it up in there. But overall, it's a decent tie still. And I wash all these. These get cleaned and everything. Yeah. I gotta press this one, I believe. And this one, I don't know. I'll look. I might go under $10. But being Wembley, it could bring some money. Now this one is Christian Dior. 80% polyester, 20% silk, New York, Paris on the label. So I do try to get good, and it's branded throughout. And it's a nice tie. It's still trendy, And this, and that doesn't have anything on this end. Nice tie. But even if I only get under $10, even if I got $7 or $8, if I only paid 99 cents, I'm still making a little money. I call that, what, gravy money? No, they call it bread and butter money. I'll take it. I'm not proud. So anyway, I've got to get rid of these ties soon. Here's a nice one. Dry clean, handmade in Korea. Shell is 100% silk. And this is Ron Shereskin. Look at nice design. And it's got the RC in there too. I just liked it. And I like the colors. Yeah. And it goes into the skinny part. Very nice. This one didn't need any repair. And I'll put these on. Like I said, I did research, but I've got them all written up. This one has the little insert too. You know, some of them. I think that's more vintage, isn't it? I don't know. But it looked a little more vintage to me. So anyway, we'll do a little more look-see on those, but I got them in a pile here because I want to get them on. They're bothering me. Things are piling up. Bert Pulitzer. I think this one's vintage too. A nice pretty print. Yeah. So anyway, all silk, it says right here. Yeah, so when I see them like that, and some of the designs look more 60s or whatever, 70s, I'll pick them up and see what I can do. Not that I want to bother too much with ties, but I will do some. And I have sold some already, so that's why I do it. If I hadn't sold any by now, I'm doing this for well over a year. If I hadn't sold any by now, I wouldn't bother with the ties. But I have sold some, so that's that. Get a couple things over here I want to show you. And then I thought maybe we'd try to weave on my loom if I remember how. It's supposed to be like riding a bike. It'll come back to me. I don't know. Anyway. I have so many things I could show you, but I'll just grab a few things and make a video. Now this certainly isn't an antique, but I liked it. It's unique. It's trendy. Isn't that cool? Well, and it's metal, tin metal. And it's got the hanger. And I'm sure you could probably pick these up probably just about anywhere. Christmas tree shop or Pier 1 or something. I don't know. But I liked it. I only paid a couple dollars for it. I've got to wash that tag off. But I'm going to put it on. Lightweight, so it won't be a real problem to ship. It's got all the feet, so you could use it as a tray. I really like it. It's nautical. And then I thought, well, okay, I got this other unusual piece. This is old, I think, or it looks old anyway. But then I thought maybe I'd sell them together, but I don't think I'll do that. I'll do it separately. But look at this. This is A Mariner's Compass by A.H. Smith. It's not dated though, but my goodness. And it's got his, and I only paid 99 cents. And I'm going to put it on because this is the kind of stuff some people look for when they're, designing a certain look in a room. Now I'm going to take a little stuff and clean it up. I haven't done anything to it as yet. And it is a little showing its age, but it's a mariner's compass. I just thought it was cool. Got his initials on the back, but no year when it was made. And it does even show a little, but it's cool. Somebody might still want it for a few dollars. I'll put it on. So I got that. Where did I get that? I didn't get this in the junk pile. This I got at the thrift store with in Greenfield. This is a cool little piece of art. And it is noted on the back, Kindred Hearts, www.kindredhearts.com. And it's a fox, orange fox, and it's just so cool. The watercolor, I believe. I don't know that it's an original, but how cute is it? Small. But, I can get, a few dollars for this. I didn't pay much for it. And I really like it. It's a cute little, very nice little piece of art. Going back to the ties for just a moment. Now, this one, so I had to sew and now I've got to press. So these two I did some of my own repairing on. Now when I picked it up, I knew it had to be vintage. It just really spoke vintage to me. And it's Yale Genton, West Springfield, Berkeley shop. Now maybe it's not. I don't know, but nice tie, the paisley print. I think of, the 70s, the 60s and 70s with paisley. But it says finest real ancient matter. That's what it says. Handmade. RN, made in USA. And I just found that peculiar too. I've never seen that. So anyway, I think this is an older tie. I could be wrong. But anyway, it needed a little repair. And being a sewer, I sat and I took the time to fix it right through here. Right in there. And I've got to press it now. Excuse me. And that'll make for a good sale, I think. Yeah, look that one up. And this one obviously needs a good pressing. It's all wrinkled. And I also worked on this one. This is Ruffini, Gianfranca Ruffini men's tie, vintage yellow, geometric, 100% imported silk. And the design, see, I'm so wrinkled, I've got to press it, and I have my steamer. I'll give it a good press. But again, I had to do a little repair on that. Now, I know some of you are thinking, oh, good God, why would she do that? But I like bringing trash to treasure. I like bringing things back to use if I can. And yes, it takes time, and I don't really have all the time in the world, but if I think something is worth it, 100% imported silk, I'll do that. So we'll see what this brings me. And I just sat there sewing while I was watching TV, so I don't mind. If I was working a full-time job still as a younger woman, I may not have had time for all this, but now I don't mind. So that needs pressing. That'll get on. But those are the ties. I'll get that over there too. All right, now, I've had pretty good luck with hats. And again, I just learned about all that. I normally would have walked right by hats. I wouldn't be thinking about hats. But in watching my other YouTube people that I follow and I'm learning a lot from, I look at hats now. And if I can get them, again, for a good low price, I will pick them up. Now, I'll talk about that after. So anyway, here's a good one. And this one still has the tag on it. And I spent $2 for this hat. Best, what is it? Specialties. Best, I can't remember. PL, plumbers? Wait a minute. Realtree AP. Realtree products, licensed, official. So that's good. Best, what does that say? PLUM, plumbing? Best plumbing specialties. Is it plumbing? I don't know. That looks like an S though. Oh, maybe it is a G. I don't know. EST, established 1962, with the eagle on it. Maybe you know what it is. I don't know my sports. I don't know my Cap America. This is a nice hat. And I knew it. And for $2, I thought, I'm going to get that. And I got to look up. I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm sure I can get, I don't know, between $12 and $18 for this hat. And I only spent $2. So I'll put that on. It's a nice one, all clean and good. Tag still on it. And now here's another one. Now this one obviously has been used, but it doesn't look like it was. Official on-field cap. Performance headwear. Atlantic or something like that. New era. Fly your own flag. New era. 100% polyester. Made in China. Exclusive of decoration. One size fits most. U.S. patent number. And it's all clean. World Series, 2013 World Series. World Series. And it's got all the... Somebody wants this hat. Believe me, I think so. World Series champions. Boston Red Sox World Series 2013. Yeah. So I got this for a couple dollars. And I'll be looking this one up and put this on. And I think it's all clean. Good condition. I think this is going to bring some good money too. I'll let you know. So then, just for quick stuff, I always look in the picture frame bin. And this has not had a bath. It's dirty. And I know that. But I'm just showing you. I paid 99 cents. It's renderings. But I thought, what a cute little picture frame. The cutest little thing. And I gotta look it up. Made in China. It's all intact. Everything's there. And I just thought, that's the cutest ever. Not damaged. I'll clean it up. and I'll check comps. A 4x4-inch photo goes in there, and I'll make a few dollars on that too. I know I will. So anyway, oh, I'm not sure what these are, and these were in the 50-cent bin, and I couldn't help but pick them up because obviously they look like the Russian nesting dolls. And then I got looking at, I don't know what they are, but then when I did do the Google Lens, what came up was key covers, and it makes sense because obviously you'd probably slip the bigger end of your key in there, the thin end, it comes out here. That's what it looks like, and there's two of them, and they're good, all good. They look like they were never used, and it says Fred, the Fred company. I'm learning every day, just like you folks. But I can get a few dollars for these for 50 cents. I'll put them on. What the heck? So I got those. Now, I'm also, again, another thing I wouldn't have bothered with is sewing patterns. Necessarily pick through patterns. It can be daunting. But I used to sew a lot too. I'm a sewer, so I know about patterns. Some. But I know how to sew, let's put it that way. I know how to read a pattern. However, I would never have bothered with looking up for eBay sales and that. But different ones, you can bring some money. Again, in following other people and watching what they're selling and be on the lookout, patterns can be a good find. Not all, but this is a costume of Santa Claus, and it's not an old one, but it's look to see the year. Oh, 2001. Yeah, 2001. So, but what you want to look for is whether they've been cut or not. And this looks to me like it has not. I don't think it has. So uncut with the instructions and the packets and envelopes in good shape. Yeah, you can put them on for $7 or $8, 50 cents. That's why I did it. And this is the bread and butter money, right? And I'm doing well. Now here's another one, costume. 50 cents I paid, and this is an older one. And you have to look down in the fine print down in here for the year. Here's another one, 2001. That's a little, you can ask a little bit of money for those. And is this one uncut? I think it is. Yeah. Looks like it was never cut into. That's never been opened up and cut into. Yeah. So, good finds. And patterns, even in their day, can be expensive. I can remember spending $12, $14 for a darn pattern. I bought a lot of patterns in my day. Yeah. So anyway. And I also like the story of the girl on here who sells patterns, who bought a whole bunch of them and said how she actually found money, good money, tucked in some of her patterns when she went looking, researching. Some people used to hide money in the strangest places, so don't overlook some of those things. To books and yeah. So anyway, I got some of those, and there's a lot more, but what I thought we'd do, because I don't know how long my camera's gonna go on me, but I did share some good stuff with you, and I have a lot more of interesting stuff. I bought some beautiful dinner plates, navy blue china, fine china, wheat with a wheat pattern. Oh, what's the brand? Highly sought after, and I can put them on. I spent 99 cents a piece. There's 5 of them. I've got to wash them, and I can get between $40 and $60 for those 4 plates, I believe. Yeah, I love it when I do that, and they're beautiful plates. There's mint condition, beautiful plate. And also in watching the Homeworthy, and where they go into people's homes, and there's so many beautiful homes across the world and this country too. And there's a lot of collectors, a lot of people love their fine china, and they love to entertain, and they're looking for that extra piece. Maybe they broke a piece, or they want to add to their collection. Oh yeah, people. I mean, I am seeing it more and more and more, so I never overlook looking at the good plates, and I'll wrap them up good and ship them out. I don't want to buy a whole big set, but I'll buy 5 or 6 plates, sure, and send them off. Yeah, why not, right? So anyway, let's go over here. I'm gonna grab my loom, and see if I can remember how to do a few waves while I talk with you about a couple things. Oh, it's tangled up here. Hold on. Oh my God, something's all tangled up. Sorry, folks. Should have done this earlier. Can't quite figure out what I've got here. It's been a while. All right. Okay, let's see what I got. I got a bunch of balls that fell down. I'll have to pick them up later. I've always got myself in some kind of a tangle. That seems to be the norm. Okay. All right. I have a basket of the balls of what you need. They're fabric. I ripped them up from clothing or curtains, and I did a lot of this last year. So I have a good supply of ready to go. All I gotta do is sit and weave, right? And my, okay, move all that. Now I learned how to do this all on YouTube. I think it's called Rugs to Riches. And another one is, I'll have to look them up. But anyway, you can go on and do rag rug weaving, and all these different videos will come up, and you can pick one, and a lot of these people teach you how to do this. That's how I learned, and I love doing it. And this, they even tell you how to build the loom, and they'll get you started. I actually bought the kit, the wooden kit from a lady who, that's what she does. I'll have to reference and then tell you all about all that later. But here is, it's about window size, and it wasn't that costly by the kit. I'm trying to remember now what I spent. I'll look it all up and see. And you get the hardware, the nails, and they tell you have to buy the wood. You go buy the wood. The wood doesn't come up. The hardware does. The rods, the nails, all the metal hardware comes in a long, skinny box. And I want to say it was like $30-something between, maybe, for that. But to me, it was well worth it. And I've made several. Oh, I gotta fix this. I've made several. And the second rug I made one. My first one ever was from denim. And then I took and made one from, clothing. And I used the colors blacks and grays and black and white woven, like a ripped up curtain or something. Anyway, cranberries, black, grays, white. It's up upstairs in my bedroom. And I put it in the fair, this size. I put it in the fair just for ha-has in the roundhouse in our local county fair last year. And I got a blue ribbon. My second one ever that I made. And it was woven nice. But anyway, you learn all about how to do it. Now, let's just tuck these in because you don't want to lose on the warp. Okay. You have to push, just like any loom, I'm pushing the fabric. But anyway, this is almost done, and this one's done in, the bright lime green, gray, black and white tweed, and then the warp, the foundation of the warp, which is the one going this way, this white stuff. This is my warp, and this is my designer fabric. But the warp is the very important part, and that is a continuous. You have a big ball, cut up sheets, and you have a big ball of warp, that one over there, and you tie all those together and just keep doing a big ball so that when you're ready to start a new rug, you're putting up and down these nails, and there's 29, I believe. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Oh, I thought it was more than that. So it's 25 nails. Okay. Then you have your side rods that you'll be taking out after. The whole process. Like I said, if you're really interested, I'll put all the links to the information in my next video as to who I followed and how I got started on this. I believe it was Rugs to Riches, a lady who I got the kit from. And what you're doing is you're putting those nails in and they a certain spacing, and you are taking your warp, you're starting and tying at one end, and you're getting that warp all the way around, all of those to the end. Then you take, working primarily with two colors. Right now it's the gray and the black. And then you stop and you change up, and I worked gray and green. And I tried to have a little pattern in this, if you can see it. But I mean, you can do anything you want. You can just ongoing any color and have it be multicolor. I bet that'd be pretty too. But I want to do another one in black and white and coffee color for a gift, I'm thinking. So let's see if I can remember how to weave a little bit. But anyway, you get all your warp on, and then you start, and they show you what to do. And you go around with your thread. You thread the two on, and I will do another video where we start everything, and I'll have more reference to the people I followed where I learned all this, because it's quite fun, and you can make good money selling these. They can sell for $60, 40 to 60, one of this size rug. Yes. And then what you can do too is, oh, that's good. After you're all done with your rug, you can put this backing on. You kind of hand tack it, and I recommend it so the rug doesn't slip around, like if you're putting it on wood floors, if you've got it near a kitchen sink or a doorway, or you don't want it moving around. This will help. This is that Grip XL, easy to clean cushion non-slip liner. Yeah, and sometimes you can look for these in thrift stores. You'll see rolls of this stuff in a thrift store, in dollar stores, whatever. So anyway, see if I can weave a little bit and show you what I'm doing. Scissors are up there. It's been a long time. Okay, so bring you closer so you can see what I'm doing, hopefully. All right, so you can see where I left off right here, and I've got black and a gray. And the gray is almost done, so I'm going to do a couple. And what I'm doing is over and under, okay, with the gray, black. Now I'm doing the gray, and I'm going to go over, sticking over and under with the gray as well. And I'm over the warp. Now the warp's going to look like two pieces. It's going to look like two pieces in there. 1, 2. But that's normal. It's going around. You want that. All these warps, don't let that throw you. And you're going over and under. Getting caught up. It's been a while, guys. Over and under. Push it up. Over and under. Black and gray right now. And then there's a certain way that you end and you tie off. I'll show you that too. Over and under. This is really funny. It can be very relaxing. And it's also good if you've got a lot on your mind and you want to de-stress and only focus in a certain area. That's what you want to do, something like this. Now, I'm at the very end of this row. So, I'm around the very end of this row. So I came around the warp and the bar. Okay? And again, so the black was under, so now I'm coming over and going under the second warp. Second, with the nail. Now, you're going to have all these little threads that kind of bothersome, but okay. And then, and this has to also go around. And then the gray goes under because that was, and now that's coming over. So then you're going to go, wait a minute, yeah, under, over, really? Oh, that's not looking right. I did something wrong, hold on, it's been a while. Alright, now I'm going to start with the gray, and the gray will be my top piece. Over, under. And I gotta add to this gray piece, like now. So, and I don't know if I have any more of that gray. So, I should have. Alright. Well, maybe it's time to, sure it is. It's time to, yes. Maybe it's time to get some more color going. So instead of gray, I'm going to put a green on again. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. And I've got, it's actually green polka dot fabric. But, and see, I did these all a while ago. So, and these are just strips. These are not all one. So then what you do, I gotta come up here and get my, hold on. Oh, God. Oh. And I also see where, oh, God. That's not that. fixing this warp on the nails because you don't want to lose that. I gotta be on the nails. That's right. On the nails, okay. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be pushed back. Okay. So now, this is a good time to think about maybe adding some more different colors so I can show you. Now, the secret to this, guys, is you want to, and I hope you can see me, this is where you're going to add. So you fold it under about 1.5 inches, okay? And you make a snip in the middle of the piece, right here. Just a little, oh, I don't know. These aren't the best scissors, so about like that, a hole, okay? Then you're going to take your new ball and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fold your end over about 1.5 inches. You're going to make a snolet in the center. Now you got the 2 holes. And you're going to, let's see, forget how to do this. Yeah, take it right off of there. All right. Take it right off the ball. All right, now you put one over the other, okay? My new piece going on top of the existing piece, matching them up, okay? Now I got my finger through there. Now I'm going to take the other end of this new piece, and I'm going to bring it up through, and it should form a lock, if I remember correctly, if I'm in fact doing it right. It's been a while, or maybe it goes the other way. And what will happen is, just like that, it kind of forms like a slip knot. And don't worry about that. We can fix a lot of these. You can tuck them all in, the little tails, when you're all done. And you can take a little stitch if there's anything that bothers you with a little thread. We can always fix that. But anyway, I'm ready to get going with my new color. And I still have quite a bit of the black. So again, I've got under, so this black's going over and under. Okay? And I'm bringing it through. You're going to have those threads that are going to drive you insane for a while, but try not to let them. All right, so now I got to cut them. Jeez, and I got threads everywhere here. Yeah, they'll drive you insane a little bit. It depends on the kind of fabric you're using too. These are cotton pieces. I think if you used, when I used denim, I don't remember getting as many nagging threads. So the kind of fabric you use determines quite a bit too. But overall, once you get going and get in a rhythm, you can really go to town. It's been a while for me, so yeah. All right, so that's under, and that's under. Now this one's gonna go Once you get in a rhythm, like I said, you can really go to town. And it's fun. These are fun. I don't know why I've waited so long to get back to it. I get myself in too many little projects. I know I'm one of those. But I do like doing this. Okay. All right, what's going on here? Over, under, what's this one? That's under, so it's gotta come. I got this wrong for some reason, guys. Hold on. I feel like I'm working backwards. That's right. All right, that's what it is. Okay. Once I get going, I can show you better. Many threads. I'm driving insane. Okay. You don't want too long a piece either. That's another thing. You don't want this miles and miles long because it's going to take you longer to do your weaving. You want, a good piece, but you don't want it so long that it's, and they tell you all of that. They'll tell you exactly what to do. And it's really easy. And making the loom was not hard either. Okay, I'm gonna turn this the other way because I want this color to start coming through. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, okay. Over and under. Over and under. Over and under. Am I making sense? Oh, keep them pushed down. Warp has to be down. Over and under. Over and under. See, you're just switching up whatever color goes over and under. Working with the two. Always working with two. Okay? Over and under. Over and under. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. Over and under. Which one did I do? Yeah, that's got to go under. All right. Something ain't right here. What did I do? All right. I'll get sidetracked a little bit. I need to get off my rhythm. Woo. We don't want that. And again, you're going over the warp. Don't go in between those. You're going over the warp. So under, over and under. Okay? Yeah. All right, that's what I did. Okay, over, under. Over, under. Over and under. And then just, like I said, like if you had a loom at home, you'd have that other thing that pushes it up. That's what you're doing. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. Now, I'm at the end, and here's my bar. So the black's coming around that bar, right? And then that's so that has to come, it's under, so it's going to come over and under the next second warp. Bring it through. Okay, so that's done. Now I got to take and finish with the green color. So I'm going to go under because it was over. So under, okay. These threads are going to drive you nuts. I forgot about all that. All right, now, yeah, so this is going to come over that. Now I went under. Now I got to come back over. All right, and down under. All right, now, over, but see, I've still got two that are under. Over, under. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. So I went under, over, but we've got to have, okay, got to make it all work here. As long as you're under and over all those pieces and getting that weave in, yeah, there it is. And then you're just working back the row, coming back through the row, yeah. So kind of working in reverse of what you were doing prior, and you just keep working those colors. But like I said, there's so many videos of how to do things, and I have learned so much this past couple of years. Oh my God, I learned winter sewing all from YouTube. I learned how to make this loom and do the rag rug weaving all from YouTube. I learned how to do the laser graphics and make the Mod Podge, the paint that I need and the formula, all from watching other people on YouTube who show you how to do everything. And I can't say enough. I've learned eBay. More and more, I knew how to do eBay, but I mean, I've learned more about what to look for and, you know, what works and what doesn't. I've just learned so much. And if you're one that likes to learn new things at any age, as I am, YouTube is the way to go, I'm telling you. That's how I learned how to do all these things. Yeah. As you can see, I'm getting closer to the end of this row. And you get in a nice rhythm. I'm kind of in a nice one so far. But I can see where I've got to go up there and check my orb up the top. Because, so people, I'm going to keep weaving. But I don't know how much longer I have on here. I don't think it's too much longer. So I am going to thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for subscribing. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. And stay tuned. We'll be doing painting. I might be doing some sewing. I might be working on my jewelry soon. We'll be doing more of this. We'll be outdoors. And I got stories to tell. So until we meet again, I certainly hope the universe provides. I truly do. Thank you now. Bye-bye.